Good afternoon, people. My name is Nick. Welcome to OklaSoft. Let's see. I had some frame dropping issues, so we'll see. We'll see if this new I had to kind of reset some shit, but I don't know why. I don't know what the problem could be except my Wi-Fi. I have we have gigabit. We have a gig of fiber bandwidth, so I shouldn't be dropping anything. Should be good, but we'll have to figure out. I think the issue is not necessarily bandwidth limited, but the router is all the way in a different room, and it's having a hard time. Actually, the antenna is having a hard time getting it. I've got a Wi-Fi extender, but it tends to make things even wonkier sometimes. So we got a mesh network. And I tried putting one of the mesh units in this room, but it didn't seem to help much. Oh, you know what? I can wire it. I can wire. I'll have to get a router, or not a router, like a little. I have a little switch. I'll have to hook it up later. Because not the Switch 2 and the computer obviously have Ethernet ports, but maybe I can plug in Ethernet and fix some of this frame droppage. But yeah, sorry I had to abruptly end the stream just now, but this is effectively part 2 of that episode you're just watching of us making our way through Mario Kart World on the Switch, bitch. On the Switch, bitch. Playing the Nintendo Switch, bitch. Sounds like Professor Frink off of The Simpsons. Sorry, I'm gonna act a fool until people join the stream. There's nobody on here yet, so fuck it. Nobody watches this. Nobody watches this. No, I had this channel had some momentum, and I basically murdered it, or it basically evaporated when I learned my lesson with a single computer and have no means of a backup for your projects. Because if you're gonna because I was putting like if I'm gonna put 100 hours into a video project, I can't afford to lose it. And so that was really what hurt me so much last time. Was like I had 100 plus hours into a project and I lost it, and at that point it just like kind of took away my spirit a little bit to do this. It just kind of like, it's like, fuck, man. But I got that back. I'm back. We's back. And let me know if the stream sounds okay. I don't know how it's looking on your end. This is that song. This is like the last song that plays in Mario Odyssey when you turn to Bowser. It's like Just break the blocks that are in your way. Break off. Dude, I want to get a bike like this in real life. Look, the tire spinning forward. I like how, I was just falling, like when you fall off the world here, if you're way up high, you would think like, oh, Lakitu is just gonna come grab you, it's gonna drop you into the abyss. No, like half the time you just keep falling down until you hit some ground, and there's more terrain down here. He's back. And Lens of Truth says, there we go, stream is perfect. Thank you, Lens, thanks for joining me back and letting me know. Thank you. Yeah, I had some crazy settings on there. I had the bitrate set way too high, and I don't know if it was trying to. Thanks, dude. My boy. I always I get notifications, and I see like how active you've been, and I feel bad when I've had a lot going on. So I haven't even been watching a lot of YouTube in general, but I still see all my notifications, and I'm like yeah, that's cool. You're doing your thing, man. Shit. Like, your channel's growing. It's awesome. I've seen it. It's grown a lot, really. I don't know your number count, but I can tell just because you've been grinding, you've just been grinding away. And that's what I want. I want to do what you're doing. I need to be doing what you're doing. Because I was like, I'm ready to get back to the grind. Because if it's not every day, it's like it's easy to fall off if you skip a day, and then you skip another day, and then you're like. Because I was getting up and doing it like clockwork, but my living situation's changed a little bit. Like I'm back at my parents' house, so I'm not as free as I was to do shit at the moment. But I just gotta get a little money in the bank and get a place. Get it out of here, but my parents are super cool. Like they're the best. Like they think this is a legit good idea too. They're like, hell yeah. They're like, if you can make a successful YouTube channel, they're like, do it. Like telling them like, yeah, but I gotta treat it like a 9 to 5. Like it's not just like a side hobby, like that shit's like a real job. Ooh, I wonder what those shards of cheese are. They look important. Pit crew. It's some sort of like reason I can stream almost every day is because I lost my job almost 2 months ago. Damn, dude, did you? Yeah, well, I noticed that you really picked up the pace on your content, Lens. Like, like I've seen, and your thumbnails are looking good. Like thumbnails look awesome. That's what I will tell you. On your thumbnail game is 10 out of 10. I think you've really figured that shit out. Working from home, helping your brother on a side business, so you're putting in the content. Yeah, I mean, you might as well, right? If you're already at home, help your brother as much as you can, and then yeah. That's why I was like, shit, if I'm gonna be sitting at home, you said even when I was working, you made an effort to stream. Yeah, so you were streaming. I remember you when you, yeah, you would go to work and shit. You were having a job, but you know, dude, you could possibly this could be your new job if or it already is. I don't know. You know, I don't know how, but I'm sure, dude. I'm sure that like somebody will. You're gonna pick up a sponsor. Unless you already have. I don't know if you're sponsored yet, but like, you know, that's what I assume is that like on the way up the ladder, the subscriber ladder, that a sponsorship would be how you would like sustain a channel, right? You know, like, so maybe I could chill something. I would totally put an ad in my video. I mean, shit. Especially a long video. But the last 6 months, as I haven't really dropped any content. I've been having great ideas, and then I'll like think about them and then not do them. But I'm gonna start just dropping it out, dropping a few videos here and there that aren't necessarily take a long time to make. Just kind of hit, you know, like this live stream, for example. This is minimal effort shit. You know, I wanted to kind of test my what do you say? No sponsors yet, looking into it, but the ad revenue pays literal pennies. Yeah, no, I know. Like I that's what I told my people. I was like, yo, once I have over 1,000 subs, I was like, the AdSense revenue is literally gonna be pennies. Yeah, like I was like, don't expect. I was like, it's gonna be like 30 cents. You know, at first. So don't. That's not, yeah, the sponsors what'll pay the bills. I mean, obviously that's how it works. Like, cause every successful YouTuber that I know and see, talk to, that's what they're all doing. They're all taking a sponsorship, you know, and it's cool. Shit, that's how it works. You know, like you can skip, like it's like you can skip through an ad, you can fast forward, like who gives a shit? I wouldn't care. You know, like people skipping through my ads or using ad block software. I don't care. That's Google's problem. But it's like for us, I'm just happy to have people watch, and I'm also gonna just only do stuff that I think is cool. Like I'm not gonna put out any videos that are just to have something out. You know what I'm saying? Like I was proud of my last drop, and this next one I'm gonna be even prouder. Can't wait. I just find, let's see, what's LOL smiley. You should teach your friend that a true streamer, look, chat, even if he drive. Oh, you know what? That's my bad. I put the damn chat window in the wrong spot. I could be totally reading the chat as I drive. No, oh, I fucked that up. Oh my god. Duo works for you, he said. No, I can read and drive, he said. True. No, I had the window like if I put the chat window in the right spot, I can kinda it's all about like glance, as you know, Lens. It's all about like glancing. I'm actually playing on a new 4K monitor right now, guys. You can see it in the frame. This is a new display. It's smaller. I'm on a 27. I have my old 35-inch ultra wide here, not plugged in, but I'm playing on a 4K monitor. Not that it matters because the game's outputting to the 4K TV as well. But oh, don't chat and drive. Yeah, don't text and drive. It's like the campaign in every state. Don't text and drive. You'll die. Somebody will die. Which is true. I bet you a lot of people die. Dude, there's probably like a shit ton of text-related fatalities per year, like on the highways. Oh my God. Like, can you imagine? You imagine losing a loved one over a... yeah, Shy Guy. I picked, you know why I picked Shy Guy today though? Look at this fucker in front of me. Oh, I didn't time the thing. Cause you do a rolling start on these half the time, and I didn't realize that you can still boost on the rolling start, but I know that now. But anyway, the smaller my character, like, I played with Pokey last night, right? Pokey being the enemy, the big, like, goofy looking, segmented yellow cactus. It appeared, I think he first appeared as an enemy in, like, Mario World on SNES, dude. Like, anyway, so, but he's tall, he's as tall as the whole screen, right? So it was extremely like hard to actually see what was going on, and in a way he was blocking my views, so he was really hindering the action. Like, he was in my way for real. And so I was like, damn, I can't use like tall, I need to use like little tiny characters on this game. What's up, Blue? Welcome back, baby. Thanks for joining back. Sorry, but I don't know if this was the culprit, but I had my OBS settings. I had my bandwidth set to 120,000 kilobits per second, which is 100. Let's see, what's that? kbps. It's a lot. It's a huge. It should be like 10,000 kilobits per second, right? 12,000 something. Anyway, I think that enormous cap number was like fucking with the stream button, and then I also had it had some toggle for like allow the buffer to continue even if something, and I unchecked it. It seemed like it might be causing the stream to fuck up. Isn't that a fantastic, like, I always forget that you can like cheat with mushrooms by like jutting across the course. Ooh, I just fucked somebody's afternoon over. I like drifting like a motherfucker on these turns. It's so much fun. It's funny, I'm like drifting on a bike. I thought you needed 4 wheels to drift, but I guess you could drift on a bike if the tires are slick. They have altered the power-ups in this game. I kind of like what they did. The lightning now, you really feel the lightning now when it hits, because it really strikes you for a second, and it actually takes away all your momentum, which in the old Mario Kart 8 the lightning bolt doesn't really do much to you. It kind of like slows you down, but it didn't actually stop you in your tracks. So, pardon me one moment. Where did we end up? Some of these courses are reused, but a lot of this content is brand new. Like a lot of these courses are totally new. See, so Blue said, I still feel bad you're going to end up with no children, but she's cool. She's doing good, man. I mean, really, like, oh no, so that, I don't know if I told you, Blue, but my wife, she's not my wife anymore, or we're not getting married anymore. She's not my fiance anymore. We never got married yet, but we were supposed to get married. That was my ultimate, like, that was our ultimate goal, moving out there. But I moved out to Oklahoma and found that I couldn't find a job, like a regular job, and I found out that there aren't really there's not a ton of opportunities, and well, it wasn't that, it was necessarily that there aren't opportunities in Oklahoma, the state, because like Oklahoma City is a huge metroplex, but I actually didn't live anywhere close to Oklahoma City. I was like an hour and a half out away from town, so I was like an hour north of the suburbs of Oklahoma City, if that makes sense. And so effectively I was out far enough in the country where I was in a town of like 1,500, so basically like nobody, a town of nobody. Like there's one grocery store, one bank, there's a little police station, a school, and then, tiny town. And I went and like asked all the businesses. I was like, y'all have a job? Can you hire me? Can I do anything for you? Here's my resume. And I have, I've worked at a Fortune 500 company, done IT, I've done help desk, done a lot of higher-end stuff. There was no jobs. It just wasn't. So it's like, well, I was like, I guess I'm gonna be a YouTuber, because I was like, I don't really see there's no jobs out here. And that's what really spurred like the super YouTube. I went live last night with Mario Party 1, played with 2 friends. We played Mario's Rainbow Castle for 35 turns, and I barely won the board. Holy shit. Did they update Mario Party? Which one are you playing? Oh, you played Mario Party 1 on NSO? Oh shit. That's the only one I've ever played, really, is 1. Gotcha, bitch. I played 1. Like when Mario Party first came out, man, like that game was so awesome. that really like that was what the 4 players of the N64 was made for Mario Party. I'm gonna take a whiz real quick. Excuse me. Sorry about that, fellas. I forgot I had left a bunch of, what do you call it? Taquitos in the air fryer. Whoops. And then my pit bull, she gave me a look like, are you going to give me some? And I, like, okay. I have a pit bull rescue. She's not in here. I have the house heavily gated. Got some dogs here. Just a couple. Oh, hell yeah. Excuse me for eating on camera. Or eating into the microphone or whatever, but it apparently we've unlocked some new material here. Or a new bike at least. Hit random, fuck it. But there were like, I did do a race with like 24 people on it the other night. It's incredible. It's so wild. It automatically holds your shell, like it just holds it behind you. As it almost like that's the default, like, like that's what you're absolutely supposed to do with the shell no matter what. Fuck. Dickwad stole my power up. This piranha plant fucker ahead of me. I'll have to target my rage at him. That's what I need. Like I need the jumps. Come on. Yeah. Man, it sucks. Oh yeah. Nice. Ow, fuck. Right on a shell. Excuse me. I wonder what that, I don't even know what that shard is. It looks like a piece of the Triforce or some shit. God only knows what it is. This bitch ass piranha plant. Oh, that's my sworn enemy. Piranha plant's gotta die. Basically gain speed. It almost seems like in the waves you can continuously get a speed boost. But you can also do the same thing with this. Ooh. See that lightning bolt really like fucks everyone over. It makes the it's like dang, it stops you in your tracks. The old lightning bolt, I don't think it even stopped you. It just kind of like it slowed you down, made you small, but it wasn't that big of a. And then it only lasted a few seconds. It wasn't really much of a hindrance, but like that stopping you in your tracks, like that is kind of definitely not good. Mario's gonna shoot a green shell at me, I can already tell. Man. Well, I suck. God damn. I like just kind of taking a little tour of the game itself. There's a lot of, I mean, It's an open world. It's got weather. Look, there's dolphins. Dolphins. Randy. Yeah. Thank you, Anthony Craig's Media video group. Shit, hold on. Trying to get my dog at the keto and control this and shout out my new subscriber all at the same time. But yeah, man, thank you for subscribing. I won't let you down. Pretty much the game plan, like the channel lineup, is Monday through Friday is gonna be like live streams and some shorter video content about various topics, and probably gonna end up with a second channel because I got a lot of computer shit I want to do too, but that doesn't really belong on the gaming channel. The only thing the computers have to do with it is that I use them to run and record the footage and shit and edit the videos about them and all that. But other than that, my enthusiasm for computer tech and that whole realm of that whole topic belongs on a separate YouTube channel because it's not gaming, it's like PC hardware tech. It's a whole YouTube rabbit hole. Trust me, I'm deep in the rabbit hole, financially and spiritually. Oh, it's fucking awesome see that lightning bolt, for whatever reason, it didn't affect me. I saw everybody else get hit, but I guess maybe because I was applying a power up at the time. But this is sick too, whenever there's like a whole bunch of racers clustered up and you've got like some nasty like power up like. But I contend that last power up I just had, the hammer, that pound the ground thing, that shockwave, that's like the lamest power up in Mario Kart, in modern Mario Kart. Like, it didn't even fuck over the person that it was like right by me when I used it. Of course, that guy just flattened me like a fucking Irish pancake. God damn. Blue said, "Oh, didn't know you two had broken up, but best of luck finding love in the future. Hopefully you and said women will marry and have children." Yeah, man, you know, hey, like, it's one of those things. Thank you for your condolences. And oh my God, I'm in last place. I'll have to. You know, man. Like, both of us, the girl that I am now not with anymore, I think both of us like wanted to kind of like a change, or wanted to get away from our current daily lives. And I think that she thought that if I moved in, like, I'd be able to do all this stuff for her and help her, and you know, like, we had a certain preconceived notion of what life might be like moving in together, but when it pardon me, when it came down to it though, you know, I wasn't able to really give her the things that she was wanting, and so I just became an annoying, like really like, I guess like, I don't know. She she was like, she thought the YouTube thing was cool because it was gonna make money, but she had no interest in helping film or be any part of it, like any kind of participation in it whatsoever. She had no interest in any of that. She wanted me to completely handle it, and she's like, no, no, I don't do that. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't feel, and she was a workaholic. Not her fault, like, but her job just ate up 90% of her life, and so, yeah, man, it just out there, and it was out in a place where I was like disconnected from. There was no reason for me to live. Like, I wasn't doing myself any favors being that far away from civilization. Like, I had like literally everything you would buy would spoil. Like any milk or cheese or egg or everything would spoil quick, and it was real kind of rugged living. Like, you had to be kind of a certain, I don't want to say like a certain toughness of individual to live out there, but it's a different kind of people. I'm a city boy at heart, always will be, and I grew up in the city, and I'm not, you know, she's a country, like totally opposite, like a country girl, and it's funny, but like your values are just different. By values, I mean like I value my time. Like I value being able to run to the store and grab like like a loaf of bread or some shit or some milk in 5 minutes and not have it just. But where I was, if I wanted to go shopping, it was it was all day, and there was only one day we could do it. Like, so to get groceries, it was literally like the whole Saturday, just going to the store and coming back. Not my cup of tea. The internet was fantastic. It was funny. Like, I had so much better, so many less problems with the internet there than I do here in Houston, and I'm on a more established, more reputable line here in the H. Here lurking, he said. Lennon's, fuck it, man. Lurk away, baby. That's what we are. That's what I'm here for. You lurk. I feel like I won't be able to properly even opinionate the Switch 2 till I play like at least 3 or 4 or more original games for this system, I think. You know, obviously Mario Kart's like an easy dunk. I think it was safe choice for Nintendo. But we want Mario Odyssey too, man. Like that's what I was the most stoked about, was that on Mario Odyssey, like, you guys have been actually, Lens and Blue, I don't know if you guys are still here, but a few of y'all have been watching me for quite a while now, like since several months ago. When I was streaming Mario Odyssey, I was doing it on, I wasn't necessarily using the official hardware at first. Okay, I had the game, but I didn't have a capture card, so I was Oh, Blue's talking about me getting on Discord and us watching Legends of the Hidden Temple together to relive the 90s. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm still down. I just hate Discord. I can get on. I have a Discord login. I just don't get on it. I don't know why. Well, I know why, but it's another. It's for a story for another day. But dude, Legends of the Hidden Temple, dude. I need to get my fix of 90s. Like, see, when I make my next video, I'm gonna be collecting a lot of VHS, kind of like VHS footage, you could say. Of the more VHS footage you put in a retrospective on like a 90s game, the better. I'm telling you, that's the winning formula. That plus like some good ass music. Such a winning formula. We get y'all fuckers. Ah! Oh, it's a piranha plant, you bitch. But you see how like I just kind of like it was just dumb luck. I avoided those obstacles just now. Like it was pure like blind luck. So many damn racers on screen is awesome. I do like that there's like multiple routes you can take in a course now, and it doesn't reroute you. It doesn't hard reroute you necessarily. Like you can almost veer off the grid. It seems like in the middle of a race, and I don't even know what the game will do to like. It doesn't keep you on the course the way it does in regular Mario Kart though. I know it's like Lakitu will come get you, but not in every situation like he would in the previous version. Like, it's a little more hands off in this game, and it's a little more like it'll let you drop. Like, you think you're gonna just drop and get picked up by Lakitu or whatever, but it'll actually just send you down to the fucking ocean or whatever. Like, this is like Wave Race. This is just full Wave Race. Yeah. The show's available on Paramount Plus, although season 2 episode is wrongfully on the season. Oh, is it for real? They have season 2 episode, or one season 2 episode incorrectly put on the playlist for season 1. That's dumb. What a bunch of dicks. But no, so at first, guys, I was shmemulating the Mario Odyssey only because I didn't have a way to record my actual Switch. Like, that was the only reason, because I mean, like, I thought it looked fine and shit. I assumed, I was like, oh, it looks, the real thing would look fine. I just don't have a capture card yet. Okay, well, when I got the capture card, I was kind of surprised when I plugged the Switch in and realized how hard the PC was up-resing Switch games, like these Switch titles that I was now used to playing on my PC, essentially, like playing without a Switch. It was kind of jarring going back to the real Switch with Mario Odyssey, because like if you play on the Switch 1 hardware, you'll notice the anti-aliasing is pretty rough on Mario Odyssey at 1080p. Like, it kind of it's noticeable if you're used to like playing at a higher res and then you go back down, or you just go and play the normal version that Nintendo's put out. Your eyeballs instantly are like, oh wow, like the resolution's lower. You just feel it, you know, like. And I'm generally cool with the resolution being on the lower end as long as the frame rate, like this game requires 60 FPS. I mean, like, and they've officially like decomped like Mario Kart 64, so it's called Spaghetti Kart, like Super Spaghetti Kart 64. But that you can push up to like, you know, arbitrarily high, like 300 frames per second and shit. It looks, you know, it looks super crazy smooth. It's made by the Lib Ultra team, the same guys that are responsible for Ship of Arcanian, so props to Lib Ultra. Yeah, I might make a video about Spaghetti Kart, Super Spaghetti Kart. It's fucking awesome. It's just like a Mario Kart 64 port for the PC that has some kind of nice little quality of life changes and frame rate boosts that really, it's like wow, playing that game at 120 frames per second. This new 4K monitor that I got, it's only 75 hertz, and I knew going in, like, I knew that meant that like I'm effectively limiting myself to 75 frames a second, but I got the 4K monitor for productivity, although I'm finding myself actually gaming on it. But I'm not gaming higher than 60 FPS right here, but the other monitor does like 175 hertz, so a little bit faster, but, or no, maybe it's 120, it's not even. And I don't think I ever, like, nowadays, like, people are pushing frame rates pretty high. I'm not, but I do have a new PC build. I will say, I say all the other shit to say, I've got a Ryzen PC build. It's and it's like productivity focused, I think. I mean, it does have a badass GPU. I got a 4060 Ti, 16 gig. What's up to Real Pick Plays Gaming? Hello. Real Pick Plays. How are you doing today, man? Man or sir? I mean, man or woman? Which you, he, she, they, whatever you is. Good afternoon or morning, wherever you are in the world. Look, I love this. Like, you don't just fall off the world anymore. Like, Lakitu doesn't necessarily come get you. It's kind of like Zelda. It's sort of like Tears of the Kingdom in a way. Like, it's almost Tears of the Kingdom-y. I haven't seen this level yet. Dino Jungle. Hello, what's up, Rick? Real Rick? Welcome in, baby. But yeah, Lens, what have you been, what's your number one game you've been playing lately, Lens? Have you been playing Splatoon? Is it? Yeah, thanks for coming in. Real Pick Plays Gaming. You came from Lens of Truth? Oh, awesome, man. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Both of you. Yeah, Lens is awesome. Lens is my boy, good friend, loyal friend, a friend and subscriber, and just general, like, buddy, like, when it comes to streaming, man. Lens is currently doing his thing. Yeah, you've been playing DK Bonanza. Fuck yeah, dude! I want to get that. Something just happened with my Switch. It had it wet the bed. It had some kind of problem, but it's okay. Thank you, Lens. Yes, more to come. More content coming soon. I finally have the I have my desk back, man. Like, I don't know if you guys know what it's like to, Lens, obviously, you make content, like you have your setup, right? You got your desk and all your shit and all your computer and everything, just everything set up the way you have it. It's real hard to do this every day without like a good reliable setup, right? And that's what I've been missing. That's what I haven't had for months and months is like a reliable, like there'd be, I had computers, but I hated to stream on like a crappy computer and then have like frame issues and other problems, and just like I was like I have to have like a decent machine to stream off of, so that's why I fell off the map for a while. Literally and figuratively, as I'm falling off the map right now. No. It's like in Tears of the Kingdom, like you just, like there is no bottom of the world, you just keep going down. Going down. You said, yeah, it took him a long time. Len said it took me a long time to get my setup way back when I started. Yeah, and when you lose it, like, I had to move, but it wasn't just like the move, because I could have, like, I lost my computer before I moved from Oklahoma to Texas. So, like, I had the channel had just basically just went on hold the moment my computer went out up there, and it was just like a shit show getting everything back. Like I've had a lot of shit happen in the meantime. Like I lost my truck when I was moving back here. I actually got in a wreck, and it wasn't with another vehicle. It was my vehicle slid off the highway because it was filled to the brim with stuff, and I had a puppy in the car, and my puppy jumped in my lap, basically. Anyway, so I lost my truck on the way up here. So like I've been back at my parents' like house, but no car. But it's all good, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go find something. I wish I had the balls to ride a motorcycle, but I've never owned a motorcycle. I don't think I have the balls to ride a bike. I know too many people that have died on them. Who is Wind Scar? But yeah, guys, I'm back though. Like I'm ready to, I'm gonna be. I kind of yesterday officially was like, hell yeah. I've been able to stream since like a little mid last week. I've kind of had my setup back up and running. I do have one like, small issue. This machine I'm on right now, it's got an Intel i9 in it, like a 12th gen. I don't know if you guys know anything about computer hardware, but it's got like a really overpowered processor. It's a couple years old, and I've had it's locked up a couple times on me, but that is power related, and it's because I don't have a large enough power supply on the machine. So what I had to do was take the graphics card out of this computer, and so I'm running it without a graphics card. And because what it was doing is when you have the GPU plugged in, the power supply is only 650 watts, and it was just too much for that little 650 watt power supply. The i9 and a powerful GPU would just lock this thing up. And so since I've taken the GPU out, it hasn't had any issues, but I have to go to Micro Center this weekend and get like a 1,000 watt power supply so I can plug the graphics card back into this machine, because clearly but that's what I love about the capture card, is that I don't need to have, my computer doesn't need to be able to run the game anymore, whereas before it was the case. Winscar is a mutual friend of ours. Met him after he did some Pokemon Stadium 2 content, and he introduced me to Lens. Awesome. Yeah, man. That's been my kind of number 3 on my mind besides Zelda. Is like you got Zelda, Mario, and then Pokemon. I'm such a generic Nintendo fan in that sense. Like, my favorite games are all the most popular stuff. Like I think Zelda is probably like closest to my heart, but I mean, I don't know. It depends. Depends on your mood too. Like, depending on my mood, that kind of determines whether or not I feel like playing like Mario 64, or after losing that footage from a 120 star run, it kind of killed my motivation to like do it again. I was like, God, because there were stars that I really struggled to get, but then I realized, I was like, if I just did this 120, like, I was like, I could probably easily do it again now, because it wasn't as hard as it, it wasn't that bad. It was just, there's a couple of stars in that game in SM64 that are just really annoying. Like, you got a couple in Rainbow Road that really piss you off, because it's like, it's the stars where you spend like 14 minutes riding the rainbow ladder, and then you make one false move, and like, bam, you got to start the whole shit dog and pony show over again. What did I just do? What's up, Winscar? Guess I should, well, if I'm allowed, just come back from the dog park. Hell yeah, dude. All my dogs are sleeping right now. My golden retriever, Australian Shepherd mix, he's sleeping right outside the door here. The unlimited mushroom does some kind of weird count up now thing where it's like, it does like the down, 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 down. The tone rises every time you hit it, and there's like 10 of them, I counted. Winscar says, mean taking dogs to the park. You said you want and you said you want to stream, but bro, you know what I found amazing was that like I built a pretty beefy computer like 2 years ago for the purpose of gaming. I didn't plan on streaming with it, but after I started streaming with said beefy computer, I realized that I could just buy a capture card off Amazon. And here's my dog. Hey Randy, come say hi. Realized I could just buy the capture card off Amazon and save a ton of money because the computer itself doesn't have to run the software. All the computer has to do is just. Oh, and by the way, thank you for the like and stuff. Yeah, all the PC has to do is run the capture card. Like it just has to, it's a USB 3.0 connection, so you've got to have basically a free USB 3.0 port. I don't even think it's 3.1, and you're golden. Like your computer, it'll display the image. The switch is doing all the work, is doing all the compute, and I don't know if he's in this match. I know you can do friend requests and stuff like that on here, right? And Blue says no because it doesn't have the Switch 2 yet. But you're saving up for it though. And I did not expect. I was so happy to get it. Like I've actually got a video about getting it, about the getting of the Switch 2. Yeah, drop your code, dude. Give me your info so I can, or I'm gonna sub as soon as I put this controller down. I'll sub to your channel. But yeah, I didn't plan on having the Switch 2 this soon either. I was gonna, just kind of go without. But I kind of lucked up. Just real lucky to get one. I felt, because even though they, like I was telling you guys, they came in stock last week. I had my mom go pick it up like while she was at work, right? So she grabs it. And it was the last one, but when I had searched on Google at like 2 or 3 in the morning or whatever, there were in stock everywhere. So I just I texted her. I was like, hey, we gotta pretty much buy this like ASAP this morning. I said they're gonna sell out quick. And so, but I had noticed that Walmart, Amazon, and everybody still had like the scalper price on this. So like Walmart still had switch to $840 or whatever. Like Best Buy, same deal, right? So they were having those. That's not Walmart or Best Buy MSRP selling the system. That's a independent third-party seller on their site doing that, right? But Target had the proper MSRP units out for sale, so you could buy it on Target.com and go in store and pick it up. And so I told her, I was like, just buy it. We've got the cash reserve for a unit, put it away. I said, just do the buy it online thing. And then when she went to go pick it up, it was the last one. Had to get my hands on Goomba. Started with the time trials, pretty much on Bullet Bill Fortress or something like that. trying to go to your channel, Wind SC4R. My internet is really just not doing well right now. I'm gonna sub to you real quick. Windscar, hold on. But, I've got my browser pulled up. My internet is going super slow though. I have to, the stream has to be looking bad. Wind SC4R. You have 333 subscribers. I just subbed. I'm gonna check out your channel in a little bit, Windscar. I don't know how much longer I'll be able to stream. I'm having internet trouble, guys. Like, it's not, I don't think my internet itself is bad. I think I have a bad setup as far as my Wi-Fi connection here in this room. It's not properly, I'm not getting a good, I'm just not getting a good signal in here, straight up, because, you know, like I said, we have a gig, so yeah, I'm seeing the frames like slow down, or I'm seeing lose frames too. That fucking explode. That explosion. Ooh. Man, that thing, the lightning bolt really fucks you over there. Yep. Go. So, what do we say? I hope you get it sorted out next time, at least. Yeah, that's exactly what today. What I wanted to do today was just a little bit of kicking, like. And by the way, like Lens, Blue, if you're still here, Windscar, thank you guys for subbing, kicking it with me. Lens, man, you're always like, you're just a true friend, because every time I go live, man, you always come say hi, like, you know, consider you a friend, dude. Like, you're really good people. I can tell, man. Yeah, I was very like, man, I did not think I was gonna have to switch to so soon, but I'm glad for the channel's sake, because I think, you know, I was already like, I gotta release some content, and it's actually gonna be it's not gonna be Switch 2 related necessarily, but it's a game you can play on your Switch too, but it's not a Switch game, it's Mario 64. But only because I'm hitting the essentials first, and then going back and doing more obscure stuff. I'm gonna do the big big fish first. Mario's and Zelda's. Especially because I feel like Mario 64 is at the verge of its, I mean, like, not fatigue, but, you know, yes, it's popular, but I don't think it's going to remain as popular as it is now for all that much longer. People will get tired of Mario 64, and then they'll move on to like one of the GameCube Sunshine or more likely Galaxy, but probably just straight to Odyssey, man. I feel like Odyssey is my favorite. Odyssey is definitely my favorite Mario game since 64. Thank you, fellas. Hey guys, I appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Love you guys. I'm gonna go run a few errands, and I'm gonna click on some of y'all's videos. Like, yeah, and I sub to you, Winscar, so